And good morning, everybody. This is Jeff and Angel in the Morning on the Community Radio Network. Thanks for joining us. We really appreciate it. More than you know. Angel forced me to come in here now. I was out there enjoying my only vice. And she said, hurry. I've already pushed the PAL script. It's gone. We're on. And then she's not even in the room.
I'm in here. I got her water.
And,
yelling at me.
Okay, I guess I can do that. 1, 2, 3. There we go. All right. Good morning.
It's 1,000,000 degrees out, and it's still morning.
Yeah, I know. It's horrible,
It's awful.
We have a special guest in studio this morning, the shoe lady.
The shoe
The shoe lady. You want to put your headphones on there? And don't worry, they've only been worn by the grubbiest people you've ever seen. And then adjust your mic for her, Angel.
Yeah.
Like a good host.
There we go.
You go.
The mic's hot. There we go.
Good morning.
Hear you.
So, are anybody's headphones too hot?
No.
Are you okay? Headphones over there, not blowing you out?
I'm just hot all the way around.
She's trying to.
I was going to say you're extremely hot shoe lady.
Well, no, I didn't mean that.
oh, okay. I'm sorry. She's a humble shoe lady.
It's hot.
It is hot.
It is.
Got the air going. It should cool off any second.
Yeah, when you hear that little burst of air through the microphones, you know we're being cooled down in the studio here. So introduce your guest there, Angel.
Cindy Lieberman?
Yes, Lieber.
Lieber. Cindy Lieber. She organized. Well, I'll let you say what I know you from is from organizing the OC Mixers.
OC Brides.
OC Brides.
Yes.
What is the organization about?
OC Brides is a group of wedding vendors. Actually, ocbrides.com is a website for brides and vendors to connect. And then we also put on monthly mixers at different locations around Orange County.
Yeah, and you get some really cool locations. I don't know how you do it, but you've gotten some really cool locations to have mixers at.
In May, we had Nixon Library, which is a beautiful, beautiful place. That was really awesome.
You've had the Anaheim White House.
Yes.
Nice location.
And you came to OC Custom Wine.
Yes.
Well, that's where. Okay, there we go. Now I know where I saw you from. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, should I date this woman? Does she hate me? Does she tell me? That's good.
That one had a wedding. Did you stay for the whole thing?
No, we didn't stay.
It had a wedding
there was
that
a
night?
wedding at the end, yes.
It was a surprise wedding, right?
Yeah, well, for the guests.
Right.
The couple knew, yes.
Right.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah, that was kind of a neat twist.
Yeah, that's very cool. That was nice. And that's a place where you can get your own wine made with your own label and all that stuff and sell it for twice the price.
So your goal is to bring wedding professionals together. Right?
But we started inviting brides in January, so that's
nice.
always a plus for the vendors as well.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. So where's the next event?
July 20th at Hotel Hanford in Costa Mesa.
Okay.
And we have the Mary of Harrington Band playing. She also played at the Nixon Library for us. They're a really wonderful band. We have a strolling magician.
Oh, fun.
Very cool.
That sounds like fun.
I'm just happy and proud that you went to the Nixon Library. Good Republicans.
Well, I did. Did you go to that one?
I didn't think so.
You missed a really good. That was a really good one.
I know. I wanted to go to it too. I want to go to them all, and then
Well, next month is at Rancho Las Lomas in Santiago Canyon. No, Silverado Canyon. They have tigers. They have 2 white tigers and 2 Bengal tigers.
oh wow.
They have 2 zebras. They have a lot of different animals. It's an awesome place.
So Roy from Siegfried and Roy's not coming.
No. Maybe we should get the magician for that one.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Make the tigers disappear.
Make the tigers mall people.
So the goal is you get the venue some added exposure,
Right.
and then wedding professionals get to mix it up and network together.
And yes, and they actually it's not competitive. It's a really, really good group of people, and they're referring each other. When somebody can't, say a DJ can't handle too many weddings in a year, so they pass it off to somebody else that they know and trust. So it actually takes about a year to develop those relationships. You can't just come and pass out your business cards and expect that it's going to work.
Right.
About a year, you get the friendships and relationships going where you trust.
So it's a community, like the same people start showing up and you get to know each other.
We keep getting more and more. It's growing. It's growing.
Nice.
It's really awesome. Yeah.
No, that is cool. I like that because Angel is a wedding photographer.
I saw that. Yeah. I did.
And a good one, too.
I saw that, too.
Yeah. And,
of course, you have to say that, of course.
She uses
I heard the commercial on it yesterday, too.
Oh, no, you were listening yesterday?
I was listening.
What did I do yesterday?
Yes,
oh, it was
you
stupid.
forgot to turn the microphone off.
Oh, you heard that?
I heard that.
Oh, great.
So when we go to break, you might want to be just to be safe.
Exactly. I want to make sure you don't do that.
I haven't done that in years, I don't think.
It was fun.
We were it was like you were listening on something you weren't supposed to be, right?
Well, yeah, but it helped me because I didn't know how today was going to go. And
you saw how professional we are.
Yeah, that was good. I won't rehash what we were talking about, but
we were talking about poop.
Yes, and you had a nice article or something you were reading.
Yeah, that was lovely.
Oh, he's leaning back in his chair, and all of a sudden he looks at the board. He's shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good, professional too. The first thing you resort to is profanity when things don't go your way. But,
that's
good.
funny.
Thank you, by the way, for that lovely announcement about being on the radio. That was gorgeous, and you guys, whoever did that, did a really good job with that. And there's a link on the announcement to go right to the station.
Oh yes, I sent out the newsletter. You saw that? Yeah. I saw that you opened it. It went out to 1,500 vendors, I think, and.
Yeah,
almost 2,000 vendors and 1,500 brides.
Nice.
And on Facebook, I put it on Facebook this morning too.
Wow, that's very cool. I better behave myself then.
Yeah, let's not use profanity.
No.
But so we have Rancho Las Lomas next month and Harborside Pavilion in Newport Beach in September on the 21st.
I'm going to start going. They're fun. Yeah,
they're awesome locations. They're really nice.
They're
cool.
fun,
Yeah,
too.
you should go, sweetheart. I think you should go. Do you have any overnight ones?
Well, hey, you stay right there in Balboa there.
Right.
That would be really nice.
Yeah, that's fun. We actually stayed in Seal Beach this weekend. That's our little beach town.
Yes.
Seal Beach.
A lot of people go there, yeah.
Isn't it? We didn't think so. Last year, the beach wasn't as crowded at all. We thought it was ours.
They don't have any fireworks there. And
I was going to say, you stayed over 4th of July weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That must have been crazy.
It was. And you would think that they were having a show on the beach, but Seal Beach doesn't do anything. And there was still tons.
Did you know that before
people.
You went?
Yeah, we didn't actually go for the fireworks. We just went to get away and relax and try to unwind.
Cool. And one of our favorite restaurants is down there, 320 on Main. Have you been?
No.
Oh, it's absolutely great. I don't drink as a rule, but this guy, he makes he uses all the recipes and the alcohol from the pre-prohibition days. And
did you say something about that yesterday?
Yeah.
And he just makes his own. He has this special ice cube that he makes that's authentic from back in the day. I mean, it's huge.
He got a special ice maker for his drinks. He's got two of them.
And he uses all fresh ingredients. He makes the ginger beer himself and just everything. And
ginger beer is non-alcoholic.
Right, but I have a Moscow Mule.
Oh, they put ginger beer in.
Yeah, with vodka and ginger beer and those ice cubes in a copper little mug. And you can't get it anywhere else. I asked for a Moscow Mule. They bring you this glass full of garbage. And you say, "Oh, thank you. That's so wonderful." But
he's a snob now. A Moscow Mule.
What's the name of it again?
A Moscow.
Not that. The place.
320 on Main.
320 on Main.
Yep, it's really good. The owner's name is Jason. He's a very nice guy. We have some actual film of him, I think, somewhere in the archives.
I wanted to also. Cindy also does. She's also involved in the wedding industry in her own way. She makes shoes for brides, right?
I wondered about that. I thought she was just like to change.
Packed heavy.
Yeah, no, that's cool. I want to see what she brought.
Well, the concept I think is brilliant because nothing can ruin your day more than your feet just killing you, and you can see it on the pictures when a bride's miserable because you're trying to get her to relax, but she's got pain. She can't enjoy herself. So I think
you're the perfect networking connection for me.
I know. So because they're on their feet all day long, they really have to have comfortable shoes. Mm-hmm. So I think this concept is great. Can we see some of these?
Yes. Some of them order them with the same height as their heels.
Oh, wow.
And they wear them later.
So for those of you who can't see, you have a website, right?
Yes. Wedding
We should take a picture of that.
WEDDINGTENNIES.com.
WeddingTennies.com.
Very cool.
So,
You know what that reminds me of?
nice.
That reminds me of Father of the Bride. Remember when
Yes.
he made her the tennis shoe thing? That is really cool.
Oh, this is the best. Okay, for those of you who can't see, we're going to take a picture and we'll post them.
Yeah, we'll have Erica, if you are monitoring the station, can you come in and photograph us in the studio today? If you could do that,
Okay,
that would
these
be
are.
wonderful.
Oh, how cute is that? These are like flip flops, but they are.
4 inches high.
Yeah, they're still sexy and cute, and you've decorated them really nicely. They're so cute. Look at that.
But I think that, being on your feet for a whole day is okay because they're going to be on their back for a whole week after that anyway. So.
But you know what's amazing is I stopped counting after 35. I've sold to over 35 countries.
Wow, that is so
the
awesome.
power of the internet.
Wow, that is great.
Yeah.
How do people normally find you?
Search engines.
Really?
Yeah, I actually don't sell that much to Southern California, and I need to. But
Yeah, I wonder why, because it would
I
be
think
perfect.
because the weather's so great and they can shop. Whereas on the East Coast, they're stuck inside for a couple months. They can't go anywhere, so they shop online. So I sell more that way.
And online now is going to go away in California pretty much.
What?
I mean, because, they're going to start charging taxes. California's making them pay taxes on their online purchases somehow. They're making the companies kick into the California coffers now. So Amazon actually dropped all of their affiliates in California. Did you know that?
For that reason.
Yeah, because they said, forget it. We're not going to do that.
See,
So
California is not business friendly.
Yeah, we were an Amazon. We were an Amazon affiliate. I didn't know if you knew that. We were through our thing. You push a button, buy
Right.
stuff for Amazon. We can't do that anymore. We got a letter and it's gone.
Nice.
So it's done. We
So
can't-
California kills businesses.
Yes, that's their main job.
So it's time to move.
Told you.
Well, but if you're selling online, so just anybody that buys in California is going to have to pay tax now.
Right.
But if I sell to another state, I can still be here. And
Oh no,
sell.
you're fine selling it. I mean, you're going to pay taxes anyway because I know
Right,
you're.
right.
Yeah, but Amazon, if you bought from Amazon, you didn't have to pay the tax, right? And now they are California is forcing them to kick
Right.
in on all California sales, so they're just not doing it anymore.
Wow.
Yep.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm sure that you can still buy on. I don't know how that works. Can you not? Are they just not going to sell it or ship to California? I'm not sure, but that's totally off topic. So let's get back to these shoes because they're cool and I want to wear one.
I dig this pair. I really like it. It's so adorable. It's a wedge with the side heel
Tennis
decorated.
shoe wedge.
Yeah, tennis shoe wedge. That's so cute. You would not guess that this is like a tenny.
Okay.
Look at the sole is. The bottom of the shoe is rubber, so you're not going to slip.
Moving slightly away from the wedding.
Wow, that is cool.
That.
The
Oh,
rock,
wow.
The rock groupie slut shoe.
That is so.
Is that what? I'm sorry. Is that what that is? I mean, it is really.
Well,
but it's not really. I'm just. teasing.
It does come from a line of stripper shoes.
Yeah.
But we have shoes up to 7 inches high.
Hey.
See, not that I would know what a stripper shoe looked like. I've never seen a stripper, but
the reason that I say
It's
that
girls
is
putting themselves through college.
the way that
exactly.
the way that they made them. See all the cushioning here underneath your foot here and where your toes are?
Oh, wow.
Because they're on their feet a long time.
These
What's
are
the-
like high-end.
Yes.
Oh, they're gorgeous. But what's the heel made of so it won't break?
I don't know.
Because it's so intricate.
Okay.
It looks like it would snap, but I know it won't because that's definitely a quality shoe.
There's also one
This is
that's
so cool.
like that similar that has the gun.
Oh, liking that, yeah.
Madonna wore it in this kind of a shoe with the gun barrel. What is this?
Yeah, it's a
Barrel of the gun.
Yeah.
In one of her concerts a few years ago.
I have a guy you can hook up with that makes bullet bracelets and bracelets. What the hell am I? Language mystery. Yeah, I went to school.
You like these shoes?
They're so.
He makes bullet bracelets and
They're
belts.
actually very comfortable. Those are, I think, close.
This
4
is
inches
rocker
or
chick
5.
all over it.
I'm tall, and I don't usually wear shoes that high. I always wear high heels, although I have flip-flops on today. But those are even normally high for me, but they're so comfortable inside.
Okay,
They have the cushioning, too.
So this is a black boot, and on the side it's got bullets. And the actual heel part, the pointy toe, or not the pointy toe part, but the other
heel.
side, the heel, yeah, it has,
Is the barrel of the gun.
looks like a barrel of a gun.
There's actually another one that's a
funny.
sandal that has the same heel, but it's got a bottle opener in it. In the barrel of the gun.
That is cool.
Because you never know.
That's right.
You have to open a beer.
Wouldn't that go really well with Gabriel's line of things?
Oh, yeah, totally.
That would be perfect. It would be a great match.
You know what? She should hook up with him because he could put his bullets here, and they have the rhinestones on it. His stuff is super cool.
And it would go exactly, because that's really cool, too. It would be a perfect match, and you guys could hook up.
I just don't know where to sell those, though.
That's what I'm saying. He does.
This is all bridal stuff I have
He works with Lady Gaga.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's actually in West Hollywood, and he's connected. He's worked with some Hollywood people. His stuff is in videos and stuff like that.
Oh, cool.
And he's known Lady Gaga and done her makeup since before she was Lady Gaga.
Did you see, I put her... the movie clip of it on my website, but did you see her playing the piano on a pump?
No.
Her sister designed this shoe, and she didn't know what to do with it or something, so she created a stage prop out of it. So she climbs up the heel of the pump, and she's sitting all the way up at the top. She's sitting up here.
Oh, wow.
She's playing, and she played on Oprah. So this is all, it's beautiful gold. It's on my website.
I'm going to have to check that out.
And me without a gun. Gosh darn.
And this other heel, it's...
I just don't know how that stays. Can you throw that to me?
It's just like any other heel. You can throw it, it's okay.
I don't want to throw it.
Just toss it, I won't drown it. Okay, so, this is a guitar. Wow, and Vivid, and the heel.
Yes, they're made by Vivid.
Yeah, very cool.
I'm going to get my camera phone.
No, get the camera. Have, Erica shoot the studio today, right now, real quick, if she can.
Well, we don't have him set out nicely.
Oh, that's okay. We'll at break. We'll do it. But this is neat. This is really cool. I could picture somebody in the 80s wearing this, or now. I mean, do people...
In the 80s.
Joan Jett, huh?
No, I mean, when clubs were cool, remember the rock clubs, the hair metal?
Hey, I still have light-up shoes.
Do you?
I have them. Yes, there was a guy that made... He couldn't get enough money to continue to do it. But the heel there's a flower on the side, and you press it, and it'll make the lights they're just red, like
like
a runway, or they had red and blue and green, and they flashed. There was 5 different light shows you could have on it. You could turn them on or off.
I would totally dig that. I love
for
lights.
Bridesmaids, they could walk down the aisle and not have it on.
I love lights.
At the reception, when it's dark, they could turn it on and do a big dance show.
This is very neat. I mean, I had no idea that we were going to... I had no idea what we were going to talk about. And this is
Were you worried
cool.
about it all the way in this morning?
Yeah.
I was arguing
she was actually pretty nervous.
I was arguing with Angel all the way in.
Until I watched it yesterday.
She chastised me.
Yesterday. I was okay after that.
Oh, was it really ridiculous?
No, but I didn't know if you were going to just ask me questions for 10 minutes or that this is a nice casual conversation.
Yeah, it's
Cool,
a conversation.
Yeah. Are you going to be able to hang out for a while?
Yeah.
All right, good.
Yeah.
This is neat. I like this. I think, Angel, you should wear these. But you can't because you have a hammer toe.
Thank you for sharing. Right?
No, she doesn't. I'm just teasing. I don't even know what
I'll be
hammer toe
nice to
is.
your friends who are listening, so I won't call them names.
Yeah, here you go. All right, that was neat.
Oh, you know, I have those in black and white without this strap. I should have worn it with this.
Oh, yeah.
It's very cool shoes. I'm not going to wear them, but I'm worried about the heel for some reason. But I think it's sturdy. I know.
They could be a good bookends.
Yeah, see, that would be cool. I love books. You see my office. It's absolutely
I had a guy
cool.
buy these. Actually, this is the other half of it. He bought both of these, the boot and this, and he just wanted to put them up on a shelf. So
how fun!
Yeah, sure.
I have the other half.
Yeah, really.
No, I have the other half of it. He only has one shoe and one boot.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's
So
cool.
you put them on a shelf.
That's weird. You should have made him buy a
Well, no, he did. He paid for them, but he said we'll use the other half for samples if you want.
Oh, that's good.
that's
For
nice
me
of
to
him.
show him. Yeah.
That was
But I
very
ended up
cool.
buying because he said he wanted them back and then he didn't take them. So I bought the boots for myself. So I have a pair.
Oh, no.
And then I bought those in the black and white without the strap on the back, just
So
a slide.
how
Nice.
did you get into
Which
shoe? Yeah, the shoe part. Are you just like you love a shoe lover?
No, actually, a friend of mine was getting married years ago, and she wanted to wear tennis shoes at her reception. So I decorated a pair of tennis shoes, kind of similar to these, I guess.
Uh-huh.
They're more flat. Because, as you can tell, I do all different heights.
Right.
So I got all the stuff and tried to show them to her, and she just couldn't imagine it. Just do it. So I did it, gave them to him for a shower, and everybody said, you got to do something with this. So it took me about a year to make up some samples, and then I went to the Wagner House in Placentia and put them on display there. And then I went to a shoe show and tried to find places to get more styles that I could work with, that kind of thing. And I had a computer business back then, and this kind of took over. It was more fun.
It evolved.
It did, and then it took over.
That is so cool.
Yeah, it really is. It's.
Have you sold to anyone famous?
No.
Not that
wish, no.
Maybe.
Do you know what
Well, you will. You will.
Yeah, hopefully we can.
You should. God, this would be a perfect format for you and your networking club. You know how many people you could bring on your radio show, and how much money you could make. We'll talk about that later.
I'm having a radio show.
No. I'm just saying that's you should. That's amazing. We have to take a break. We're running a little bit over. This is Jeff and Angel in the Morning with
Cindy.
Okay, Cindy Lieber. Without the man.
Yes.
So this again, Jeff and Angel in the Morning on the Community Radio Network. Thanks for listening. We're going to come back and we're going to talk more about all kinds of stuff, bridal and wedding related, and that's going to be great. See you in a bit. Stick around. And we're back. Jeff and Angel in the Morning on the Community Radio Network with our special guest,
Cindy
Lieber.
He remembers.
He needs help remembering.
No, I remember.
I think he was looking at you to see if you remember
Yes.
the last name.
Yes, that's exactly right, Cindy. Thank
Cindy
you.
Cindy Lieber from OCBrides and WeddingTennies.com, which I'm absolutely falling in love with these. I wonder if she'd notice if one was missing.
Well, you'd be weird walking around with one shoe, so I don't know if that would...
I'm bigger than her. I can take her down.
All the pairs are here.
And Eric will back you up, too, so... She's in big trouble.
I want to see some of the other ones you've got.
Well, the guitar one. Hold up the guitar one and the bullet. The guitar one right there. Never mind, Erica's Rain Man out on me.
These aren't quite bridal, but
those are the shoes of your alter ego, right?
Yeah, really.
Yeah. Very cool. Very cool. It's good stuff.
So you're like Imelda Marcos, right?
Yes.
I
have a lot of shoes.
You have a lot of inventory.
I do. But I have a lot of the white satins that brides order white satins. But as you probably know more as a photographer, a lot of them they'll wear silver instead, something that they can wear again.
Right.
So I have all these onesie twosies, one style, one size, and some of them could be discontinued styles, whatever. So I decided to get some really cool colors and dye them.
Oh, neat.
Oh, wow.
I love this.
Oh, that would be awesome for like an Indian bride.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Because they wear bright colors. This is like a aqua. Yeah. With beads on it. It's really nice.
It was white, and it was really pretty white, but that makes the beads really stand out.
Oh, it does, yeah.
That is so cool. Are they monster size? Or Bigfoot over here?
That's a 6. Oh, do they come? Well, that's a discontinued one, so that's the only one. It's
this
one
is
of
for
a kind.
Cinderella. I'm obviously one of the sisters.
This one, I didn't dye it. Already came.
You better not.
This one came in a lot of different colors.
Oh, this is cute. Simple and elegant. Very cute.
That's a nice summer shoe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was wanting to wear that.
Here, try one on, Jeffrey.
That one, I put the tape there so I can wear them, but so you don't get toe marks on it.
Oh, right.
But I love that coral color.
Yes, it's nice.
That one is in stock. We can do that in several different colors.
Very cool.
Oh, wow. That is so neat.
And this one I did...
It feels like Christmas. We're opening up all these boxes.
Yeah.
I did that in black and white.
I wish you guys could see them. They're really cool.
Well, she will. They'll be able to see them because we're going to put them on the internet with these pictures that the lovely and talented Erica is taking.
Well, she's got a website, WeddingTennies.com.
Yes.
And you have images of all of them, right?
Yes, except these colored ones I didn't.
Yeah, and you know what? I don't know that the pictures on your website do it justice because seeing them in person, they just look so... Oh, that's pretty.
Wow,
that's so pretty.
It's like a prop comic. See, if you bomb, you have all this stuff to put in the boxes and get out of here really quick. A prop comic that goes out and bombs has all their crafts that they have to take off stage and people are throwing stuff at them. But you've done well. You haven't bombed at all.
I know. I'm always the last one out of the trade show.
Do you want to give a shout out to your friend who's listening?
Oh, Dawn Harmon. She's a photographer, too.
Is she?
Yes. You should have met her at the OC Custom Wine Mixer.
We met a couple.
Yeah. In between me saying, let's get down on it. Come on. Let's go.
Oh, you don't have fun?
Jeffrey's a mixer specialist. He stands by the door and can't wait to get out.
Yeah. No, I love mixers. They're with dental work.
Oh, we have fun at
You guys do a nice
Last month it was at the Hilton Costa Mesa, and it was put on by the Hilton Costa Mesa and Lundance Studios. Shirley Ballas, Mark Ballas' mom, Mark Ballas from Dance with the Stars.
Oh yeah.
She's a teacher, obviously, and she didn't come, but it's part. I guess it's part her studio, or she has some affiliation with this studio. So we had dancers come and perform for us.
Oh,
very
cool. And then they gave lessons. So
you make your mixers fun and interesting.
Yeah.
You throw in some elements that you're not just going to mix up. You're going to go have a good time.
Right. Well, OC Custom Wine, you got to try all different wines.
Oh, yeah.
Your own wines up.
Yeah, your mixers are great.
I had a good time.
I did too.
But Jeffrey doesn't like wine, so he was just like,
there you go.
I like
we didn't
wine.
have anything for you, did we? He didn't. I don't know.
No, he had all kinds of stuff. He had like a cheese fountain or something. Look at me, I'm a fat guy.
We did. I know. It was a chocolate fountain.
Chocolate fountain, yeah.
But we put cheese in it instead of chocolate.
That's right.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was fun.
And the nachos. Yeah, there was all kinds of stuff. No, that was great. You guys put on a really good mixer. I'm just teasing about not liking mixers. They're great. And you guys do a fabulous job.
We're going to the next one.
And I said fabulous. See, these shoes, and you saying fabulous.
July 21st at Hotel Hanford. It's across the street from where we were last month, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's a really nice hotel. They've just redecorated it.
Nice. Very, very nice.
So we're doing a California Dreamin' theme with 5 different tables decorated in different themes of California.
Oh, excellent.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. You got the broke table. You got the you got the budget veto table.
I know. I was
the taxes table.
Yeah. I really was thinking of that. I'm like, can we do that? Put some kind of money.
Yeah. the EBT line.
Such a brat.
It is fun coming up with themes though for all of them.
I'm sort of a political hater of California.
I got that.
Does it show?
Yeah, I'm trying to my best to cover it up. Jerry Brown, yay!
So what does he think of when we talk about decorated tables?
I know. It's how he relates to the world.
Yeah.
Yes, Jerry Brown. If you didn't learn your lesson the first time, vote Brown. Yeah. He has to be better now. He's much older. He's married. Yeah, okay.
He's grown.
Yes, he's grown as a human. He's wonderful.
So how long have you been doing OC mixers?
The mixers? I've been doing mixers for about 2 years.
Okay.
But I started the website ocbrides.com in 2002, I believe, because when I got married, I didn't want to find wedding vendors from LA. I just wanted Orange County.
Okay.
So I wanted it to be a place for... But that's kind of evolved in itself. There's a social community side to it that's like a little Facebook.
Okay.
So people can post, vendors can post their videos and events and.
That's great. I love people that are involved in the community and want to give business to their community. I think that's wonderful, and that's
this isn't about me in any way. This is about the vendors.
Oh, it's all about you. I can tell.
It's all about the vendors and promoting them. You know, and the slideshow, I do a slideshow you've probably seen after every mixer, and so everybody that was featured gets promotion from that.
Okay,
That's
so
neat.
if someone's a wedding professional, how can they find out about your mixers? And how, because I know I am connected to you on Facebook, and so I get updated all the time.
Yeah. I'm on Facebook all the time. I hope people don't X me off there. Well, Facebook, yes, and it's on the website.
So it's under OC Brides.
OCbrides.com.
And then, so go find ocbrides.com, go find the Facebook page and like it, and you'll get the updates of when your events are. Because I know, and I get emails of updates, so you're really good about keeping people informed of what's coming up next and stuff.
Oh, yes.
And we'll put a link,
including
of course.
this.
Really. Yeah, well, we'll put a link to your website from ours,
good. Okay.
right? You'll do that?
Yes.
And I forgot. What I did get out of that mixer was a crazy stalker.
Ooh.
But, back to shoes. This is your full time, the mixers, and this is your full time stuff, and that is cool. Do you ever see yourself opening maybe a bridal store somewhere in Orange County, or is this the most lucrative, safe way to do it? We just tried retail.
I know it's probably not the most lucrative. I would love to go more lucrative.
Everybody I know.
Is there anybody out there that wants to help me open a shoe store?
Sure, you gotta put one right out here.
So you know what it's like to have a lot of stock that you need to get rid of now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
It's hard.
We're gonna sell you some on the way out.
Yeah, really? I need a rockabilly shirt.
Yeah, exactly. A skirt. Yeah.
There you go.
Gotta go with the. Go with the shoes.
With the boots,
yeah. You have great stuff and a great imagination. You do all of these things yourself.
I do.
So you're busy. I mean, thank you for taking the time. I can't imagine you would have any time to do anything because these shoes are intricate.
Well, I know, and I end up doing the shoes at night, making the shoes at night because I can't do that during the day.
Yeah.
Do everything else. So, but I used to have a girl that would come in. I don't know how many people lived in that house, but
yeah. Then the
girl would come in. She could take 10 pairs of shoes and take them home, bring them back the next day, and they're done. So I would pin them up. I'd get everything that I need and pin them out for her, and then so all they'd have to do is sew them.
Then all of a sudden she's deported. Can you believe that?
No. The economy took a dump, and I had to let her go. So now I have to do it. I go out to dinner and I'm sewing shoes.
I know it did really though. It's hard, isn't it?
It is.
California. It is. I mean, gosh.
It's taking a beating.
Yeah, we really are.
But I did have an ad in Us Weekly magazine.
Wow.
The Royal Wedding Edition. Yeah, and it didn't do as well as it did several years ago when I did it. Whenever I did it before, I had the best months ever. And this time, I probably paid for the ad, but I think it's a good addition to have been in anyway because it's a collector's item, so brides will go back to it and look at it again.
Right.
Yeah,
I mean, Us Weekly. I mean, just out of curiosity, can you give me a range of what that would cost? Was it a page or a quarter page?
No, the little ad.
The eighth of a page?
Yeah, probably eighth, yeah.
That's
I probably can't tell you what I got it for.
Range? Between 5,000 and 10,000?
They normally sold it for $6,000.
Okay. All right, so you got a good deal.
Mm-hmm.
But, jeez, $6,000. You have more guts than I do. But Us Weekly, what do you mean? It should. You would think with the Bride Edition, how many people looked at that it would have been better than the last one you did?
Right.
But
I don't know if it's economy. Is that why just everything is a little slower?
Yeah, I think so. It's people believe the media and they're scaring the hell out of us. When in reality, I don't think it's quite as bad as they say it is. I think people have money and they're just scared and they're holding on to it.
How are you doing with wedding photography? Do you have as many jobs this year as? See?
Yeah, it's previous.
Brides are holding back.
Yeah, but she's doing a lot of stuff here, though. We're doing a couple television shows and the radio show, of course. So she's not as focused on that as she was because of me. But she's thinking about doing divorce photography.
How lucrative would that be?
That'd be great. Yeah,
we could dye their shoes black.
Yeah, exactly. Catch them. In the act.
The thing is, weddings are such huge undertakings financially, and for a bride and groom starting out, they want everything for next to nothing.
And more so now than ever.
Yeah, and I've had a couple of brides drop out on me and say, we're just going to Vegas.
Did they pay you a deposit?
They paid me a deposit, but
you don't get that back. Yeah.
Right. But still, you're out of a job. I'm going to Vegas.
Yeah.
I don't want to pay for the whole thing.
And then now, I remember when my friend Dawn did mine, I paid $8,000 for photography from engagement all the way through.
Right.
I had to have 2 big photo albums. I had big photos for the wall. I had everything. And then I got divorced. I still have all the photos, though. But
they're all just cut in half.
No. We're still friends. But the interesting thing is now people aren't looking for those photo albums anymore.
Right.
They want you to shoot the wedding and then they put them on a CD and just do their own thing with them.
Right, right. For me, the market has changed a lot because of the digital era. A lot of people have oversaturated the market, and people who are just trying to get into it will do it for next to nothing.
Yes. DJs are saying, because with having OC Brides, we get together a lot, and I have a board, and we get together, and there's 2 DJs on the board, and it's interesting to listen to them, and they say the same thing. They find other DJs out there putting ads on Craigslist, saying they'll do your whole thing for $200.
Yeah. It's bad.
And you get what you pay for. So.
It is. It's true. That's what the thing. My clients tend to be people who value their pictures, and that's important to them because they'll. I've had really good clients who will book their venue so that they have the date, and they will get a few of the things, and then book the photographer. Mm-hmm. because they want to make sure they have good quality images. People who go to I've stopped advertising myself on Craigslist because the people who are advertising on Craigslist they'll do an entire day for like $500, but then you look at the images that they produce and it's junk. It's just junk. So there's a lot that I've invested in my equipment and my techniques, and I've, gone to WPPI to learn how to pose, and I've done a lot of things to add to my craft. So there is more value, and so I have a certain standard, and I'm going to keep it.
Right.
I'm not going to do all day for $500 because I spend a lot of time and money on my images to make them look a certain way.
Right.
And thank you, Erica, for the pictures. There you go. Applause on the radio.
What was that in my ear?
It sounded like water running.
It did.
All right. She charges a fair price, though. Too little, as far as I'm concerned.
It's fair. It's a fair fee, and people get nice quality images. So, that's my client. People who value their images.
Right.
And like your client would be the person that is very thoughtful and taking their wedding very seriously and
comfortably.
Yeah. It's just a neat concept, and you don't have I wouldn't think much competition.
There is some. When I first started, nobody had flip-flops, and then I did a flip-flop, and now even my suppliers that I get the other shoes from have flip-flops in their catalogs. Not so many, but I mean, I have tons of different styles.
I would imagine,
it's really hard to find a 4-inch flip-flop.
Right. For you, I would imagine it's awareness, making people aware of what you're doing, because I'm sure a lot of brides wouldn't even think of it. They just buy their shoes and then suffer, and then after the fact say, "Man, I wish I had
there's so
something."
many people that say, "I wish I had that for my wedding." Yeah.
That's it's just really neat, and I'm glad that you're doing it.
But see, had I known the people from Father of the Bride, and they actually had these in the movie,
right?
Yeah,
because they had plain ones, didn't they?
Right,
just plain.
No, he dressed him up, I think.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
I thought it just had a ribbon. I don't know.
Maybe it did just have the ribbon, but yeah, I'll look, because he did something fancy for her and gave him to her. Remember?
Okay, no.
And
I don't remember it exactly.
And it's pretty sick that I know all about Father of the Bride, Father of the Bride too, and all of that stuff.
Chick flick. He loved her.
Didn't Runaway Bride have tennis shoes also?
She must have. She ran.
Julia Roberts?
Yeah.
I don't know.
She was running or something.
That's right.
Yeah, so she might have.
Even I thought she was.
But the flip-flops were cool for a beach wedding.
You know what? They're not just using them for beach. They, like I said, they're all over the country, all over the world. They're not just for beaches.
That's amazing. What's the biggest? I mean, where do you sell the most? What country do you sell the most in?
This one.
Besides this one, yeah.
Probably England, and I have a hard time understanding which one's England, which one's Great Britain.
Oh, it's the same thing.
Yeah. So when it's shipping, it's going to Great Britain.
Right.
So I'd say that's probably the next biggest.
How cool is that?
I did recently do one for South Africa, and she sent me. I love it when the brides send me photos.
Oh.
She sent me photos of they were tennis shoes, and she had them on a table overlooking. I want to say Serengeti, but that's not South Africa. Overlooking the African plains. It was so beautiful.
Oh wow, that would be.
You got to post those on Facebook.
Well, they probably are.
Oh, really?
In my individual posts they are, but they're on the website.
Oh, okay. All right.
I always put all the testimonial stuff on the website.
Oh, very cool.
South Africa, how neat.
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity, was it a white couple or a black couple?
It was white.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, most people are in South Africa, right?
Yeah, probably.
Or the ruling,
probably
the
ones
ruling
that could
class.
afford the tennis shoes.
Yeah. It's getting better
but
now.
I think they might have been military. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
Can't remember.
But I have to go to Ireland.
I went 2 or 3 years ago.
Did you?
I did.
How was it?
It was awesome. Actually, I went for a bridal show.
Oh,
fun.
I did a bridal show in Shannon. So I went a little early, and I can't remember the city. It's north of Shannon. Dublin's on the other side.
Right. So,
it's Galway. And I flew into Galway, and I stayed at someone's home that was like a bed and breakfast thing. And there normally are people from all over the world that come and do this horse ride. So I did a 5-day horse ride thing with the bed and breakfast thing, and you just go from one place to another, and then you drop the horse off, and they bust you back, so then we stayed in some other bed and breakfast and stuff. And then the guy that owned the house drove me to Shannon because he was dropping people off at the airport anyway. So I stopped there, ran into people that I knew, even from Italy, that were in this networking group that I was in. And So then hung out with them, did the bridal show, and then one of the photographers from up north, he and I were still there, so we borrowed a wedding dress from somebody in Wisconsin from one of the bridal shops. So he wanted to get shots of somebody in a wedding dress, which would have been me, in front of one of the castles. So we were trying to go down to Blarney to get the Blarney Castle, but they wouldn't. They're not going to let you do that. But we found an old priory, like 15 minutes out. And it was all this broken down priory. There's cows out there. I'm putting this dress on over my clothes, making sure it doesn't get in the cow. Are you ready? Go, shoot it. It was so awesome. It was a really fun trip. And then of course I couldn't find a flight home, so I went to Paris.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. Yeah.
It was only an extra 25 or 50 euro.
That's
it really was, yeah. But you don't know that they're going to charge you for your luggage. That's where they got me. Because I had 3 trips. Basically, there were 3 trips. There was a horse ride, so I had to have stuff for that, and then a bridal show, and I had to have all this.
Oh, wow.
So I had a big suitcase. That cost me about $150.
Oh,
just to get it from one place to the other, yeah.
Compare Ireland to Paris. I mean, you can't really, but...
No, totally different.
Where'd you have more fun?
There's 2 different kinds of fun.
Okay, I got you. Never mind. Wow, this show's taking a turn. That's cool. Did you enjoy Paris though?
I did. But I met someone there that was really nice, and then I kept meeting their friends, and so for the most part, I mean, you hear that they don't care for you normally,
right? And
I did notice that up in Montmartre, I guess is a place that they call it, very artsy. And somebody started yelling at me because they found out I was from the U.S. and started yelling at me about Bush.
Oh, really? My gosh.
Yeah. I'm like, I didn't vote for him.
Okay, show's over. But wow, their president is, the French flag, it's so weird. It's a white cross on a white background. It's actually a surrender flag. Never mind. Yes. That's what I want to do in Ireland, though. I've got to golf and go tell lies with guys in the pub.
The pubs are fun. Yeah. They are. One of the last places that we went into this pub, and people kept coming in with different instruments, and they just kind of, in the bar, formed their own kind of...
Jam session?
Yeah. There was a guy playing spoons.
Oh, how funny!
He made 2 spoons. So the funniest thing is they wanted to get us Americans up to sing an American song. Guess what these girls picked?
Oh no!
Gilligan's Island.
What?
Oh no!
I couldn't believe it. We're gonna sing what?
That's an American song. Oh my gosh! You went over with Rain Man.
I wanted to bow back. I'm not American.
That's funny. Did you? I wonder if you heard Wheelie a Willa. I play that occasionally here.
Oh,
gosh. Stuck the penknife in the
baby's
heart.
Stick needles in my eyes.
Yeah, I love it. I love Irish music.
The Finians are playing in Orange coming up.
Really?
At one of the free concerts in the park.
Yeah, and I like the Knockabouts too, and Young Dubliners, and even the Dubliners, like the old guys. And I have it on the playlist I did. We have a new program director, and I think he removed it. But I like Irish music. Love it. Yeah, so anyhow, we're running late again. Where do we go? WeddingTennies.com?
Yes, and ocbrides.com.
WeddingTennies.com and ocbrides.com. We'll put links, and you'll put link to your archive, I'm sure.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Excellent.
And brides can attend the mixers as well.
Yes, the brides are free.
Really? Yes, we're going to be. Yeah.
She is a bride. Yes.
She's going to be.
I know. I read about you before I came.
Oh.
Oh God.
I have another stalker.
No.
Kidding.
Where did you read about us?
No, I don't know where I saw that.
I think we talked about it yesterday.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Or maybe the rings on Facebook or something.
No. I don't know. Maybe you did say something.
It could have been.
It really wasn't much on your website page about you guys, but
the probably
place,
my Facebook page.
The place where I
maybe. Oh, that's what it was. It's in engaged.
Yeah,
that's what it was. Your status.
Yeah.
Okay. They won't let me put it on unless I put to who, and I didn't want to do that.
What? You didn't want to say who?
Well, no, I did, of course, but she doesn't. I don't know why.
I refuse to friend him. No, I'm kidding.
I don't. My kids did a Facebook thing for me, and I don't know how to use it.
See?
I just see it on my phone.
He's not into the technology.
Yeah, he's not. He hates it.
But you can have a texting war.
No more. OCBrides.com, weddingtennies.com. Cindy Lieber is the proprietor. Does a heck of a job. You'll see some of the pictures on our website, and you'll see them on hers. And friend her on. Is that how you do it? You friend them on Facebook, or you like their page? What do you do?
Like the page, yes.
Like the page, and then she'll send you updates, and she has some great mixers. You can just pretend you're getting married and go get sloshed.
Oh, we have to enforce that somehow. They'd have to prove, right?
Yeah.
You can't just say.
Yeah, exactly.
Where's the ring? Where's the ring?
Right.
Exactly. But no, it'll be a good time. Her mixers, from somebody who's not a huge fan of just standing around and wasting time. Her mixers are not a waste of time at all. You will get some business done. You will have a lot of fun. You'll meet a lot of good people, a lot of people that you want to do business with because they are just phenomenal folks. And you do a really nice job. And I just want people to know that that's my personality. They know. I joke and stuff, but you do a really nice job with that. And it's a pleasure to be invited to your mixers.
Thank you for lugging around all these shoes in this heat.
Yeah.
Oh, no problem.
Yes.
They're fun. They're definitely fun.
And if you have a size 12, I'll buy her one.
My nickname is Sasquatch.
But she's getting married, so she needs something.
Yeah.
I know.
We need to start. We just talked about that last night. I think I have to do stuff. She put all these conditions on me and stuff.
That you have to do.
I got to grow my hair back. And, I'm working on that.
Yeah, you got a couple years to go on that, right?
I got to lose the weight. Got to quit smoking.
I did that with when I got married too. My husband had to quit smoking.
Yeah,
he put that restriction on himself. I'm just going to go ahead and enforce it for him. He did. He woke up because he's so tired of smoking, and he knows it's doing damage to his body. He wants to quit. He knows it's going to kill him. He knows that.
Yeah.
And so he's woken up a number of times saying, "I've got to stop this." And he says, "We can't get married until I stop this." I said, "Okay." And then she's
like, "Okay, we're never getting married, are we?"
She doesn't want to marry me. She doesn't.
She got the ring. She's happy.
Yeah.
I don't need the piece of paper.
Exactly. No, we do need that. Weddings are important, so we will definitely buy. Will we definitely? Can you say we'll definitely buy your shoes from her?
Yeah, of course.
Absolutely.
I'd rather have something comfortable and cute than.
Well, that you really don't see them under the dress, anyways, but they're still cute.
Yeah, very neat.
And hey, all the bridesmaids can have them too.
Yeah. Well,
these big high 4-inch ones, my girlfriend had for herself, and all of us girls had them.
That's cool. They are neat.
Wedges are the most comfortable heel that I find.
Yes.
The actual heels, these just kill me. They really do. These would be nice.
Yeah, or the wedge tennis shoes. There you go.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I really like that one.
That is really neat.
And then I have limited stock in that. So if you really want one of those, you gotta let me know.
All right.
Yeah, and,
they're hard to find.
And what's the price range? Just low to high.
Low on the flip-flop sides would be $45. The high on the tennis shoes would be $125.
That's it? On the high side is still so affordable, unbelievable.
This is a lot of work.
Yeah, and that's, gosh, you could get twice that for it. What a bargain! Really, I'm not kidding. That's great. That's a really great price. I don't know why everybody doesn't buy them, and they will. They will. That is really great. Weddingtennies.com and ocmixers.com.
ocbrides.com.
ocbrides.com. I'm sorry.
Now I'm going to have to go buy OC Mixers.
Yeah, ocbrides.com and weddingtennies.com. Cindy Lieber, great person. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
This has been Jeff and Angel. Stick around today, enjoy some music, and listen to Freeform Rock and Roll with Matthew Holmes. See you guys later. Have a great day. Love somebody. Be good humans. Bye.